there is some tough news for UConn women's basketball. Incoming freshman Jana El Alfy, who redshirted last year after enrolling, who was having a stellar tournament in the FIBA under-19, has torn her Achilles tendon. She was leading the tournament in scoring at 21.4 points per game. She will fly from Spain to the United States for surgery. And she is a 6'5" center. That's a redshirt freshman. Like I said, she did not play, and she joined the team in January but did not play. She has represented not only in that tournament, but in the past, like Egypt and FIBA competition 3 times, like 2021 under 16 African Championships, 2022 FIBA under 17 World Cup, 2022 FIBA under 18 African Women's Championship, and she led them to a silver medal at the under 18 at the 2022 under 18 African Championships, and she led the tournament like 24 points and 11.5 rebounds. Get Egypt to a silver medal. She's the first UConn player ever to come from Egypt. So, yeah, this is not great news for sure, and I wish her a speedy recovery. What does this mean in terms of UConn's depth? As a team, they would have had 14 players. Now it's down to 13. Of course, you know, Achilles tendons take time to recover, and I expect this to be a season-ending thing. I would say so. I would think. At least I would definitely, if anything. But in terms of this now, of course, now they go from 6'6" DeMar DeBerry to 6'3" and Leah Edwards and Ice Brady as well. And remember, Ice Brady got hurt last year. And remember that Paige Beckers, I know that's not a front court player by any means, but still, it's going to be interesting how those two players in particular respond after injuries like that, and back-to-back injuries, in fact, for Paige Beckers. I know she came back for the NCAA tournament before missing all this past season in 2022 season. But as we all know, they exited in a round. Sweet 16. So, in terms of depth, their guard depth, they've included their guard/forward and Aubrey Griffin. They have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guards. But even at 8 guards, they have enough depth. But in terms of forwards, if you don't include that guard/forward, now it's down to like 1, 2, 3, 4, and technically 5 if you include that guard/forward. So they still have enough depth. They still have depth. But not as much depth in the front court now. And we'll see how they do this year. And will they get back to a Final Four? Or will they not? It all depends on health. I know it's simple to say that. I'm just saying that because, look, last year was a problem. And in the past, I know they made it to the Final Four 2 years ago, and even in a national title match, but look, they have had injury issues the last 2 years, especially. And they have not won an NCAA title since, I believe, 2016, but I could be wrong, but I'm double checking that right now. And the last NCAA title that they won was 2016. That's kind of what I thought. Because then it went like 2013 to 2016 with national titles. And they haven't won one since. And of course, the last time they went to a Final Four was 2022. In 2021, they made the Final Four as well. It's like 2019. Pretty much from 2008 to 2019, but including like then 2021 and 2022. So until this past year, they were Final Four bound. Of course, 2020, as we know, there was no COVID shutdown, and there was no NCAA tournament COVID shutdown. And last year was their first time to not make it to past to the Elite Eight. To the Elite Eight for the first, like, since 2005. So yeah, it's been a while. And we're going to know the schedule eventually for UConn women's basketball here, both conference and non-conference, and how many NCAA tournament teams are they going to play and how many of those are on the road. Anyways, if you like this content, hit like and subscribe, and see you guys later. 5 subscribers, we're on the road to it. Let's go. And we'll have to, like I said before on those Ice Brady and Paige Beckers, we're going to see how they do this year and how close they're going to be in terms of health. I mean, like, not really health, but, you know, getting used to the speed of the game again. Because it will take time. You can't deny that part.